just do the rest with the chisel. It's a bit tricky with to get the saw in for that one, so what we can do is we can set this up in level now and medra. That kind of problem. Now it's the same thing here. So that medra can tell you where to cut that. So I've got these lines here now.
Yeah.
So that needs to be done with a chisel, really. Do a little bit with the chainsaw then. I'm not going to do it, it's too dangerous. I've plumbed up this piece of timber now, it's in plumb. So I want these middle lines to go down to 16. So I'm going to take something from the lufting. Now I think if I'd flattened this off, this piece of timber, I wouldn't have to do this. But since this is an experimental building, I now have both ways of doing it, which is interesting. With the banging and the wobbling, it's probably going to be completely unusable, but still. Someone was talking about whether or not I'd hollow ground my chisels, and I have actually hollow ground this one, although actually I think I quite regret it, because like that one that I made into a slick is quite a lot shorter than this. I must have done quite a lot of work. If you hollow grind them, you kind of give them a limited lifetime before they're ruined by the grind, by the hollow grind. There's always a payoff, isn't there? I did the other one with a fane saw, but I'm just doing this after work, so I don't want to set the electricity up. I just have to crack it down again. So just going to enjoy this old school way of doing it. Bubble cam. A couple of subscribers have asked about why I stopped with just the knees in the opening there, and I've answered in the comments, but I can answer now in the video if it's still rolling. I wanted just to do all of these things square based on the middle lines, the meridian lines, and then I'm going to adjust the height and all of the legs. I'm going to adjust them afterwards until those middle lines are horizontal and plumb, and then when I've got all of that correct, I'll then put those the rest of the wind braces in, which will just be straight. There won't be knees like that one. I just use knees in the opening to gain a bit more headroom, because I thought there might be a door at the front. I'm so used to doing a little scoop there, you know, like a dip from lufting, doing the cogging of timber houses. But I think here that's not really what we want, but I suppose we'll see. I feel like it could be done a lot better than what I'm doing. I put up some bits here to have a platform to walk on, but I kind of regret it really. It would have been easier to do it from a ladder, because I'm working below the level I'm sitting on, which is incredibly awkward. Oh, sorry, I missed that. There was an enormous bird flew by. I suppose maybe it's just a crow, but I get some hawks sometimes, but it was bigger than that. Probably a crow or a raven. But they're not so common here. I mean, they're common birds, but they don't come to the farm. They're a bit further up in the woods. I've made a line scribe on this piece as well. So that should kind of follow the top top of the beam. So I thought I would try both variations because we'll see the difference. I think that the one with flattening it off is quicker because it doesn't need to be, the tap doesn't need to be this deep, or the mortise doesn't need to be as deep as this to do its job. And it needs to be a couple of centimetres deep really for that. And I can see doing it this way is really creating quite a lot of extra work trying to do a deep cut out here. So I think definitely worth squaring the timber down before you do these details. I mean, you do lose a little bit of the strength of the timber by squaring it down, but I think these pieces are so big compared to what I'm asking them to do that that isn't an issue. They're much stronger than they need to be at the moment. Something's a bit too tight. Well, it certainly stiffens it up, that's for sure. Might give that a bang on top. Well, it's well out of lod, it should be out of plumb. It's too far that way, it should be that. Got to come down a little bit, about a centimetre, maybe 2 centimetres. And down there it's got to come down a lot. I'm just taking a bit of a chance there. Just hooking those onto the bottom of the timber, which is thoroughly not ideal. It's obviously not ideal to do that, but I'm not expecting it to do very much work. It's all a little bit tight just yet, but I think it's going to loosen up a bit when all this lot shrinks. Oh, I really think that's good enough, because I think that when it dries it's going to just drop down a little bit. It's about 6 millimetres too high up, and I think it's the same at the other end. Well, there it's about a centimetre too high up at the other end, so I think we'll call that good and start putting up the roof construction.